Jai Hind. Welcome to Soliderpreneurs Show, a program where we feature soldiers who have turned entrepreneurs. In our first episode, we are showcasing Captain P. Dundeshwar Rao, a short service officer from the 5th Rajput Battalion of the Indian Army. During his 5 years of service, Captain P. D. Rao served in Jammu and Kashmir, leading counter-terrorism operations. Captain Rao currently runs a data center and cybersecurity company in Hyderabad. My Startup TV caught up with Captain Rao to understand his journey from being a soldier to a soldierpreneur.
Army, first of all, was a great kind of opportunity which gave us a lot of exposure. All the pent-up energy was actually utilized in the mountains of Kashmir and had a kind of satisfying feeling that had done something good for the country by stopping off a lot of insurgency activities. When I came out of Army with the limited choices that I had, I decided to actually invest the entire money that I had put in the savings into educating myself about the recent technologies that were coming up. I wanted to do something which is unique and at the same time stable. Operating system, networking, and basically in those lines, that was the line that is the LAN and WAN technology, local area network and wide area network, was the ones that actually motivated me to take it up, because once you set it up, it is there for a longer period of time. I started off from ground zero, started taking baby steps. It was pretty formal courses. It was run by highly technical institutions. It started off with a small couple of hours. It went down to a couple of days in the labs kind of thing. So understanding the technologies at that time. When I started off in the first, I would say 1.5 year, I was only educating myself. I did apply for an enterprise, and the first job that I applied, I immediately got selected. Within a span of around, say, 1 year, they actually uprooted me out from here and then put me in the headquarters in US. Having been there, there was a lot to be done and a lot to be learned, and the company was not yet public by then. So when the company went public after 10 years, then that is the time that I thought that I should actually step aside, and then I got back to India. I had a girl child by then. I wanted her to have her strong roots in India. I made sure that she's back here. She learns the native language, and she's able to understand the Indian culture kind of thing. So that was one of the other motivations that was there while I was setting up this company. Companies which were there, they were looking for someone who could actually come in and then head a data center with the kind of leadership that we were taught, and then take on the kind of ownership and be a single point of contact between the clients for the IT world and as well as for the guys who are actually developing the software. So I started becoming the bridge. So with that experience, when after having myself exposed to that, I decided that I could actually replicate this in a smaller way. It took me almost 10 years to build up a nice team together and put things together. So today we actually service most of our clients are always defense clients, and there are one or two private clients who come in with recommendations from the other officers who have been there in that institutions. It started off pretty small, and as we went along, there was a lot of good team members that we continued to add. Currently, we are at around 55 members, and incidentally, most of them actually come in from an army kind of background. We did some really prestigious projects and that we are really proud about. And yes, most of the clients are directly or indirectly related to Army. And we rarely work with the corporate sector unless there is a recommendation or we have an ex-Army person who has recommended us and then asked us to come and help them out. We did that. We do have the Tatas in the list on the corporate side, but we have most of the defense labs like the Military College of Engineering, the College of Defense Management. Mm-hmm. We have the Proof and Test Establishment. Great. And we are only the private company today who actually man the security border in PXC. All the team members are actually spread across with the multiple clients. With our trained team members, the client is able to enjoy a lot more benefit. The return on investment is a lot more better that way. Teamwork is absolutely important. You can be a great person, but you cannot build a company by yourself. You need to have excellent core team that you call. That team is something very important. As you continue to grow, these are the team members that you can come along over a period of time and be a part of the growth story. If you are having a self doubt, entrepreneurship is not for you. You got to believe in the team, you got to believe in yourself, and then you got to believe that you are heading in the right direction. So be crystal clear. And entrepreneurship is not a 8 to 5 kind of job. It is 24 into 7, and then you cannot have the regular Saturdays and Sundays, and then you cannot switch off.
Follow My Startup TV for more such inspiring stories